Hi, I'm Christine and welcome to my knitting room. In my last video I showed you how to tie a nice tight pom-pom and I shared with you some of the fun things I made using my pom-poms. Since that time some of my friends were interested in how I assembled the pom-pom wreaths. And since we have St. Patrick's Day coming up, I thought I would share with you how I made those and also have a nice little holiday wreath for my front door. First, let's assemble our supplies. You'll need a piece of scrap cardboard, preferably corrugated, an X-Acto knife or sharp box cutter, pom-pom makers of your choice, small sharp scissors, your yarn of course, crochet thread for tying your pom-poms, and a sharp tapestry needle. Since we've already learned how to make our pom-poms in a prior video, let's go straight to making the wreath. To start with, I use a plate or a bowl to trace a circle on my cardboard. Then I use a smaller bowl to trace another circle inside. Then using the X-Acto knife, I cut along both circles to get a flat ring. Be sure to always use a cutting mat or a board to protect the surface you're working on. Decide what size pom-poms you want to use for your wreath. I like using several sizes for variety and visual texture. Starting with the largest pom-pom maker, make a few pom-poms in your main color or colors. In this case, green or white for St. Pat's Day, of course. Since this is a smaller wreath, 4 large pom-poms will be enough to start with. Just lay them on the ring for now. We'll attach them in a bit. Then with the medium pom-pom maker, start adding in more pom-poms around the larger ones. I added in more white and green until the spaces began to look full. Then using the smallest maker, I added in another lighter green yarn for a little variety, fitting these into any remaining spaces. You'll find that using varying shades of your chosen colors will add a lot of depth to your wreath. Again, with the smallest maker, I added a few pom-poms in orange, both for a little contrast and to complete the colors of the Irish flag. Now that I have an arrangement that I like, I'm going to carefully move some of these groups out so that I'm left with my 4 main pom-poms. And then I will take a pencil and mark the position of those. So now I have 4 approximately evenly spaced places for my main pom-poms. Then I'm going to take my sharp tapestry needle, and you might need a thimble to do this. And where I've marked, I am just going to make 2 holes. 2 holes here. And those are spaced about 1/4 of an inch apart, the 2 holes. Now I'm going to take the 2 ends of crochet thread that I used to tie my pom-pom and thread them into each of the 2 holes. Once I have them threaded through to the back side, I can simply tie it off with a regular square knot. When my 4 main pom-poms are tied, I'm going to go ahead and clip off the excess crochet thread, just to get it out of the way. And there are my 4 anchor pom-poms. Now I can go ahead and start filling in these spaces with my other pom-poms. Add your medium pom-poms in the same way. adding a few at a time on the wreath, and then marking and punching the holes where you want them, and then tie them securely on. That's all there is to it. Look how cute. Yay! Let's go see how it looks on the door now. Yes, it is in fact mid-March, and we still have a lot of snow on the ground here in southwest Wisconsin. But we are still getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. And now we have a delightful way to say welcome for St. Patrick's Day. Or if you prefer, Falcha. I hope you enjoyed your visit to my knitting room. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, and I'll see you next time.